Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. Brotherhood of Steel, Lost Hills, now Californian Brotherhood. So, where we last left off, a lot of stuff had happened. We solidified ourselves, we took care of the family, we took care of the barons, arrested that bitch Anton Flynn. I'm taking care of all the political BS in my area. Everyone now has... Oh, no, they do not. I'm still 100%. Hell yeah. So, right now, we have got all these other guys to join us just fine. We're just going to finish off the last of the focus tree items, pretty much. And, oh, actually, I want to get one last thing that's up here. We need a scribe team when they're available for that. Never mind. But future attained. The Brotherhood's future is now in our hands. The elders will have to come together to discuss how exactly to proceed. Do we try to integrate more of our bordering territory with the end goal of trying to reach out other chapters fully? Or do we try to bunker up and hold California in the hopes that other chapters will eventually reach us in time? States currently owned by the chapter will not generate claims to avoid insurmountable diplomatic penalties. Every state claimed by California Brotherhood. So, for Western Brotherhood of Steel, we have Republic of Texas, Louisiana Territory, Montana Chapter, and Northwestern Brotherhood. That is done. Now that we have claims for everybody. Prepare the next turbine. I wonder where our people are at right now. Are we doing anything down here? Where are our scribes, I wonder? Oh, that's them. Okay, when this is done, I'll have the scribes back. So it won't be an issue. No, there it is. I thought it was breaking for a moment. I was like, uh-oh. I want to finish that, so... Oh, they're done. Alright. So let's do Yangtze. Sailing the Yangtze. It's here on the Yangtze River at the edge of the known world that the first major battles were conducted utilizing power armor. The same brave soldiers that would go on to become the Brotherhood of Steel earned their first medals of honor against a foreign enemy in a foreign land. It's a pipe dream that we could ever actually find a way to get here, but if we could... I mean, we got Navy vessels now. Look at that. Light patrol boats. We should probably lighten up on our boats construction right now. Yeah. Because we got super heavy tankers. So what does this one do? Screw it, let's make those. And a bunch of heavy floating fortresses. Let's do a bunch of naval dockyards. And then let's do a bunch of ports. There we go. How are we on money? We make that much about every... Invest in trade. Why not? Sailing the Yangtze. The Council of Elders have approved our mission up to the Yangtze River in China. Now that our ships are the highest quality we can achieve, the risk is palatable. There's no doubt the Yangtze River is controlled by China, but we aren't interested in traveling its Grand Canal. We're confident we can strong-arm whatever river boats try to stop us, but maybe it's not such a great idea to antagonize the Emperor. We'll bring all manners of goods to pay for passage. Go to war with them immediately. Especially a force that's been around for that long, that's in possession of that land. It's probably not wise because they know the territory, we don't. If we were to pay for passage, they'd get a good look at us, only those guys. But we'd get intelligence on what the land is around there. So future conflicts will go much better. At least that's just where I'm coming from on that. Ooh, gunships. Alright, that's done. Let us now... Oh, this pretty much just gains core on these areas. So spinning the big circle. The big circle has always been owed to us. That's TV Town, Guardian Citadel, Outpost, Dire. I'm not giving it back to them, I'll tell you that much. Bastards. How many paladins do we have? Only currently one that's undeployed. I think the others are out in China. A winded man, the pale moonlight. Okay, whatever. Public critique of foreign policy. Let's try to bury the story. Sailing the Yangtze. Paying the pass. Entering the Yangtze River required extensive pomp and circumstances. We weren't expecting the sheer volume of low-tech ships crowding the coast of China, making it impossible for us to approach the river mouth quietly. These ships didn't stop us, but clearly the message reached the guards in the river mouth, and they sent ships to block us, demanding to know our purpose, requiring us to register at offices, and all other manners of bureaucratic nonsense. We could have intimidated our way past these nightmares thanks to how capable our guns are. The corrugated metal, or sometimes even wood, towers would make only a single shell from one of our boats to take down. While the Yangtze River Authority did have some obvious pre-war tanks capable of putting holes in our ships, we had enough extra guns bolted to the decks of our ships so it was obvious we'd win a fight, and they were all too happy to accept our generous gifts of fine silks and circuit boards used in Chinese technology. Eventually, we were able to continue down the river, shadowed by a number of tanks till we were clear of the coast. So they just drive the tanks, looking at them. That went well. Well, don't say it yet. Oh. Okay, this one. North California. Navarro's secrets are but one of the things of Great North. It's time for us to take what we want from this space. So it lets me core a bunch of these areas. Yeah, let's get a few transports. Where's those? Screw it. Let's make a few mini nukes. And some blimps. Some nuclear jet bombers. we should change these from the heavy monoplanes to... Or actually, we should still make those. Just a small amount at a time. And then what we make next is nuclear jet fighters. Okay, with that, we could also make nuclear-powered attack planes. Attack ships on fire on the above Titan. Anyway, the money. Build a major settlement. Montezuma Flower War. I'm gonna take care of you guys. You keep fucking with me.
What's going on?
Sailing the Yangtze River. We've traveled the length of the Yangtze, and we've traveled to control the force displayed by the Chinese Emperor has dwindled. By the time we reached the final river port, only a small office with a single official reminded you that they are still in the Emperor's territory. This leg of our journey also had unsalvaged records from the wreckage from the American invasion of China, tanks, less degradable parts of the American combat armor, and even microfusion cells stuck in the banks of the river. The people are quite free, and while they don't trade in caps, we had enough precious goods to barter the locations of valuable pre-war ruins. We learned of two worthwhile locales: a large unmarked steel door in the mountain of that foiled generations of scavengers, and an American base in the plains that was stocked for occupation. The mountains could be some kind of vault. Into the mountains, or we could bring back more from the plains. Into the mountains, then. Although the Baja has little value, the Raiders could be a threat one day. It's better to crush it while we can. Well, we already own it, so thankfully. We have war goals. We could take that territory. Oh, you're giving me so much reason, you little bastards. Woohoo! Gunship time. And the great thing is, that gunship I could upgrade. Attack. Reliability. And then finally range. Which I only got 600 for that, so save. See, I failed on that one. I forgot to rename it. Victory in the Flower War. No shit.
So tired.
It's always right there, too.
So tired.
Edward Reynolds. Yeah, he's a... Oh, no, he's a Nerd Rage guy. Why the hell?
So tired.
My bad. So who do we lose for this guy? Must have been one of these guys that's just not here. Whatever. Alright, back to the Mojave. The secrets of Helios 1 that damned the Vegas itself, all reasons for the we sent to the Mojave chapters out east. Their failure is but a minor setback and a righteous purpose. We already own it, so we're just getting core in the fucking area. Armed batch of mini nukes. Here, let's dig deep. Keep digging. Oh, let's train also a shit ton of tanks. "100 divisions, more than enough to destroy anything that comes against us. Sailing the Yangtze mountain bunker. We had to travel quite some ways into the mountain to find this place, but this obvious mountain complex. We found plentiful evidence that the complex was used, but for whatever reason was forgotten about. Getting the door open was a Herculean task. It was clearly designed to be difficult to open from the surface. Our scribes spent days getting into the computerized system, and our paladins spent longer breaking into small carve-outs in the mountain to trigger manual overrides. Eventually, though, the great doors, at many times the size of a vault door, open. Exploration would not be quick. Had space for 1,000,000. Probably all ghouls. That's a fucked up idea. Like all ghoul zombies just coming out of that sucker. They're not zombies, somebody's gonna say. Oh, it's over here, that... Whatever. Okay, so this is like this because we annexed a land that was not really ours, but then we just took it. So what we found was the city of tomorrow, a massive underground complex not content to merely restart civilization, but instead to preserve it. For whatever reason, it was never filled, with no more than a few thousand ever having lived here. The city of tomorrow is not cramped hallways full of rooms upon rooms. Instead, it's comprised of parks and distinct buildings like office spaces or hydroponics farms, with a webbing of catwalks near the ceiling to service the hundreds of HEPA filters as only blemish on the otherwise but unbelievable sky. The complex was even built on a distinct water source that avoids the need for water chips. And at the point our scribes were giddy at the idea of studying so many incredible feats of engineering, when we thought nothing else could impress them, our paladins found the largest intact library we've ever seen, full of digitized and paper books alike. The scribes knew they were spoiled for choice what they could study, but we also knew we had to be leaving China too soon to study it all. Alright, we studied what we could to apply to our bunker. We took as many books as we could. We focused on how it was built. Use the self-destruct. The Emperor must never get this. We could just lock the doors behind you. God damn. Maximum space plus 30. We can't destroy such a thing. That is... We occupy it and we hold it. And it's ours. We'll get the knowledge. So with the knowledge, what we can do is get this last part of Acme done. And with that, there's actually pretty much just about what's down here. So what's next is this area right here. There's so many there, but they just don't exist anymore. That's pretty funny. We need to test the abilities of our chapters to fight a war. I say that because if I'm going to go into a war with Montezuma down here, then I want everything I could out of this. He doesn't have that many aircraft, so. Alright, we'll hold off on this. Let's take Redmond. What is this? Oh, that's where they went. That makes more sense now. Now I know where he went. Alright, you guys are... Right. You guys are going to be setting up on this guy. And where's our aircraft? You are all going to be decommissioned. And then we will set up some new airfields. Just like that. Let's get an idea of what we have in store for us with this guy. No aircraft. 103 divisions. I could probably take him out with just standard units. And they're going to come down from the north anyway. How long? Just a few more days. Yep.
It's free real estate.
Declare war. Fight. Yes. Call to arms. Can it be done by June's over? Or July, I meant. Yeah. Oh wow, they want a piece now. Well, you don't get a piece. Alright, with that done, can we... Yes, we can. Oregon is under the control, under the hand of savage threat that will consume California. We will not let it stand. Exactly. Our biggest threat is going to be him. let's get that going. And then let us set up airfields. Construction effort. The Broken Coast pirates block our access to the wealth of Alaska. We must do something about this. We already have it. Closing up the north. Oh yeah, we got that done with. Rally the army. Yeah, all these are unobtainable, besides this one. Victory! Oh, I hate these so much. Okay, these guys, we're gonna take the claimed states. We're gonna give them to Republic of Texas, so it's technically in our purview. How are we on construction for this? Doing pretty well.
What's going on?
There you go. There's a ton of tanks.
Hello.
156. I know you have 812 possible. Declare war. Tell you to get in there. You got it. And you could have it. I don't care if you take it. No, that belongs to you, good sir. Oh, okay. I guess I get the little piece. That's fine with me. Because that is done there. Oklahoma is ours. Alright, how's preparation for Montezuma's fall? Declare war. And then call in them, and they will take care of it. See, that's how quick that was. Oh, they only want a little bit, but they give me the other. Okay. Yeah, let's get those android exoskin. We aren't too sure about this one. The Guardian Brotherhood simply sent over a strange shipment of rare earth metals made in the shape of skin. The metal is some sort of alloy between steel and ceramic, in particular, is particularly durable. August 23. That's gonna be a while. Greenway Evergrowth. The Shi had long been attempting to decipher the mysteries of Evergrowth, a heavily gene-altered species of Chinese arrowroot. Gengwei Gegenwang. This species, when unaltered, is commonly seen as invasive, but the altered plant is particularly effective at eating away at atmospheric radiation. Spreading this species in settlements can effectively prevent the common mutations that occur in more radiated parts of the wasteland. Cool. Rally the army. I want to fight these guys so badly now. Nebraska. We'll see you later. No shit.
What can I do for you?
Hate that so much.
Greetings, Elder.
They done yet? Oh, they are done. Good. Finished. The team had no trouble getting into the country and definitely avoided the tall enemy counterintelligence put on them. Our agent successfully convinced a soldier on active to work for us in return for sufficient sum of money. The team escaped by crossing the border under the cover of night, utilizing a small guide to help them find a way through the border defense. Okay. Sounds cool. Alright, you guys. Wow, look at that whole system. Dreamwater. We'll just... Actually, I don't want to touch that because it says it has nothing on there. I don't know what kind of error it might cause. Or how are we on intelligence right now? 700 planes. 463 boats. All right. Your job is a train right now. Capital ship. Bear packs. Wonder who's on this area. It's like 80 versus their 400. Heavy paddle steamer, heavy battle barge. They have 98. 104 heavy ships. Holy crap. Alright, what do we got here? Infiltrate Air Force, Cypher. Oh. How do we mount a rescue operation? I've never actually had to fix this. Okay, it's not there. So how do we do this? How do we collect one cargo plane? Oh, there it is. He says it's routine. What is very low right now? Oh, that must be for them. Dorks. '14 of March. Okay, so with that done, I'm actually going to end this episode here. The next episode, we're going to invade them. So, get rid of them. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Please like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you again next time. Ta-ta!